Hello again, it's April here and welcome back to another studio vlog. It is Saturday right now, Saturday morning, and I have been doing a little bit of kind of work. I'm now gonna draw. So what I'm thinking is this weekend I probably won't do anything for Etsy because last weekend I went absolutely sticker crazy. I'm still gonna be doing stuff during the mornings at work before I start work because I get to work at like 7:30 every morning. So I have an hour and a half in the morning to do stuff. So I'm going to be doing stickers and stuff during the morning. I probably won't show you anything though because I'm sure everyone is all stickered out from last week's studio vlog. I know I am. So this morning I'm going to be doing some drawing. Hopefully going to get my video ready for Monday because I want to do a art video for Monday because I didn't do one last week. And yeah, I'm home alone. Martin's gone bike riding. So I'm just going to put on some music or some YouTube videos and just do some painting and chill out. So this morning I watched a movie and I just sat on the lounge. I watched a movie and I just sat on the kitchen. No, I didn't. Ugh. I sat on the lounge floor this morning and watched a movie, and I cut up all of these little squares of paper. So there's some big ones. I think the most it goes up to is 4 inches. Some little ones, some medium ones, and they're all kind of different shapes. Mostly square, and then some of them are like more rectangular, just where the paper didn't have squares at the end, you know, like when you cut the paper. Anyway, it's fine, that's not important. This is for the 100-day project, so I believe there's about 105 pieces there, just in case I wreck one. And I'm just gonna pick one out at a time. I'm not gonna go like in any particular size. I just wanted to have them all ready. I know it doesn't start until April the 7th, but I just kind of felt like, just, you know, when you wake up and you don't really feel like doing anything, but you also want to do something. So that was the kind of mood that I was in. And I just turned it into, I just put it in my little Bosch stapler box to keep nice and safe until April. So now I'm going to, you guys probably thought I'd forgotten about my Every Procreate Brush challenge. I hadn't forgotten, guys. I actually still have 2 guinea pigs that I haven't posted. I need to post those soon, but I kind of thought because of all the groundhogs that I've been posting, it'd be a bit weird to go straight into posting more animals. So I'm going to do some sketching for 10 minutes or so, half an hour, I don't know, of some rats and mice, because they're going to be my next animals. I don't know what I'm doing. Pinterest is what I need to do. And then guinea pigs. Okay, all the rats and mice. I don't know if you can see that, but some of these rats are so cute, like this one here. This rat actually looks like when my sister was younger, when she was about 7 or 8, she really wanted a pet rat. And my mom was so funny because she's terrified of mice and rats, but she finally let my sister get a rat, and it was kind of like the family rat, and it was called Roxy. And it was super cute, and it would sit on your shoulders and you like take little trips around the house with you. But my mum used to hold it and pet it and stuff, but the rat's tail, like completely freaked her out. So yeah, I think I'll do rats and mice next. And then after rats and mice we have the chinchillas, which they're so cute as well. They're kind of like little furry mice with massive ears. But yeah, let's do rats first because rats are super cute. I'm just using this Ryman sketchbook. I literally have like 3 sketchbooks on the go right now. Maybe even 4. I can't remember why I did my guinea pig sketches. I think it was in an old sketchbook that I finished, but I can't find it. So moving on to the next sketchbook. I don't know if you guys ever have this problem. You just forget about things because you don't draw in them for ages. That's me. Alright, I haven't drawn with a pencil for 4 weeks. Well, probably for a week. So this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to do it nice and big because... So I'll just quickly tell you my plans for the weekend, and the week. So like I said, I'm not going to do any Etsy stuff today. I mean, I might do some stickers stuff tonight. I've got a whole bunch of stickers and stuff that I need to pop onto the Cricut and do. This rat looks really crazy right now. But yeah, Martin's gone, so normally when he's gone I just kind of like draw and chill out. Sometimes I watch a film. I really wanted to watch, so I watched a film this morning. It was, what was it? It was Late Night with Mindy Kaling. And it was okay. Yeah, it was alright. It was kind of like Devil Wears Prada, but not as good, and in the comedy world, but not as good, because Devil Wears Prada is literally one of the best films ever. I'm just going to do some drawing and stuff this morning, hopefully do my video, and then I'm going to go for a walk with my friend this afternoon. So it's going to be a super chill day today. I'm not sure how much I will vlog. Sometimes I honestly don't know why I draw. Tomorrow I'm going to London with Martin, and I'm so excited. Well, I'm going to see my sister because it's her birthday, and her boyfriend surprised her with a trip to London, and they were thinking of not going because of the whole you know, that coronavirus that's going around. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. It hasn't really been in the news at all, so you're probably just hearing about it now, but there's been a little virus going around, and so they were thinking of not going, but they are now, so we're going to meet them for lunch. But to be honest, that's not really the reason why I'm excited. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to see my sister, and we're going to Thai food, which is the best food, but we're also, because we're going to London, and we figured it'd be probably best to do it now, just in case they start closing things down, or, you know, things get quite bad, and it's not, you know, just in case. So they have a this rat, oh my word. All right, this is a warm-up sketch. As a warm-up sketch, just ignore this, ignore it. What was I saying? Okay, so just in case things get a little bit crazy, thought I would go now. So the Saatchi Museum in London has a Tutankhamun exhibition, and it is from all of the, not all of the things, but from a lot of the items found in Tutankhamun's tomb. And it's going on a world tour right now, and then after it's done its world tour, it's going back to Cairo, and it's never leaving Egypt again. They're building a special museum in Cairo called the Egyptian Museum, I think. Don't quote me on that, I think I just read that online. And yeah, that's where it's staying. And I have always been super obsessed with ancient Egypt. If I could go to any place back in time, it would be ancient Egypt. And I mean, obviously I'd have to be rich, because I wouldn't want to like be building pyramids and stuff. If they built the pyramids, I mean, jury's still out on that, but it's definitely one of my favorite places in the world, ancient Egypt. I don't know if you can have a favorite place in the world that's in the past, but if it was, that would be it. So I'm really excited to go. I really wanted to see it, and it's finishing in May the 3rd. So if you guys are in London area or can travel there and you really want to see it, probably, like, I know it's really a bad time to travel right now, which is why we want to do it now, just in case they start, you know, closing things down. So we're going to see that at the weekend. I'm so excited. Now, I know what you're thinking. Am I worried about the Pharaoh's curse? Yes, I am.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
So the Pharaoh's curse could definitely be a thing, but I think we just have to be willing to, you know, to get the curse put upon us. To see it. And I'm going to be taking my camera, and probably not a sketchbook, but I'm going to be taking a camera. I'm going to be filming lots of things and taking lots of photos, and then I really hope in a couple of weeks to put together like an ancient Egypt kind of you know, day out museum drawing video, which I think would be really fun. And it's funny because I live so near London. I live maybe, I think it's an hour away on the train, but the problem is from where I live, it's actually really expensive to get the train into London. So I don't really go into London much, just because it is expensive, and it's also a bit of a hassle. And also London just makes me really tired. Like, I think it's just all the fumes and the smog and the people, and everyone in London, they're always in a rush. It's not very friendly, you know, like everyone just wants to be where they're going. No eye contact, definitely no eye contact. So it's just a little bit different than other places in England. Like, you know, for me, in the place I live, you walk down the street, you see someone, you smile, you say hello. Not all the time, and sometimes people don't look at you, they are a bit unfriendly, but generally people, you look at you and say hi, or if you're at the bus stop, you know, have a little chat, whatever. But yeah, not in London. So if you're friendly, don't expect other people to be friendly back to you. What is this rat doing? You know what, guys, maybe rats were a bad idea, because I don't think I can draw them very well. I always get this thing when I start to draw something, like I guess I'm just warming up, but also if you haven't drawn something for a while, I think I mentioned this in my groundhog video, it's almost like your hands and your eyes need to kind of learn the shape of the, you know, like the anatomy or something, I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, that's enough rambling. I'm going to stop and focus on drawing because I'm not really concentrating right now. And hopefully we'll have some nice little rats and mice by the end of it. I'm just going to finish drawing and then I'll take photos, but I'm not actually going to go on Procreate today just because I just don't want to. I was on it all last week, so I'm just going to stay off Procreate this weekend. I think I just spent about 25-30 minutes doodling rats. This one, warm-up rat. These ones not so good. This one's not too bad actually. This one here, his face needs a little fix, I think. And then here, kind of getting more like, you know, understanding how the rats work. I really like this one and this one, and this one. And this is a mouse, not a rat. But I think that's all I'm going to do. I still need to draw some more rats, but I just kind of wanted to use it as a little warm-up, just so I have some images in the bank for when I'm on Procreate next, for my Every Procreate Brush. Actually, I wonder how many brushes in Procreate I still need to do for the inks. So I've got technical pen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay, so I've got 7 more pens to use, and I think I'll just do rats and mice for the last 7. Maybe chucking a chinchilla in there, I'm not sure. And then move on to something else for the next set, which is drawing. So for drawing, I don't know if I want to do animals again. I'm kind of, I don't know, I think maybe I'll try and want to do landscapes or something. That could be kind of fun. Change it up a little bit. So I think for my video on Monday, I want to do a little painting, something with gouache again. And I'm going to use my iPad, go on Google Earth and do another I'm Feeling Lucky. So the last 2 I'm Feeling Luckies I did the waterfall, and I did Hong Kong Island. So they were very landscapey, trees, water, that kind of stuff. I think for this one, I'm just going to keep pressing I'm Feeling Lucky until it takes me to a city, because I don't want to do trees again. I want to do something like buildings. I'm kind of feeling like a cityscape. So I'm feeling lucky unless it's landscape. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of I'm Feeling Lucky, but I think that's okay. That's okay, right guys? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's see what I get. Also, just quickly before I go, if you guys film videos as well, let me know below if you do film videos and if you have a YouTube channel, because I love finding new YouTube channels. But what I was going to say is, if you guys do studio vlogs and art videos, and sometimes you film them together, you know, like right now, studio vlog, I'm in studio vlog mode, and then in a second I'm going to be in film the video for Monday mode, but all the footage is like mixed up together. I find that really annoying. So what I do at the start of, if I'm doing like the video now, at the start of the video I'll say, this is for the video. Just like that. This is for the video. And then April, who's editing in the future, will know. It's simple but effective. So I just pressed the I'm Feeling Lucky button on Google Earth, and the first place it took me to was London in Canada. It's a city and it's called London and it's in Canada, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just going to do a quick little walk around the streets and find a fun view. I've sketched out the little houses. I think this one turned out okay. This one here, I had to squish it. It's actually about half the size. Probably should have come about here, but I squished it all in to fit it on the page. And I'm going to try something different this time. I have done it in the past in a different sketchbook. I'm going to try and outline the outline, basically go over the outline in paint, and then I'm going to paint, like kind of paint inside the lines, rather than doing like a big, you know, like painting this whole thing and then doing layers and stuff, kind of like colour by numbers almost. So I've been thinking about doing the crimson, because I quite like the crimson. This brush, this teeny brush. So I might use this one. Okay, oh, right, so I've done the outlines for the houses. Now this is behind the scenes information, okay? It looks like shit. Let's just say it how it is. I'm very heavy-handed. Is that some water? Oh, that's some water. Very heavy-handed. I can't really paint a straight line. And I get really bored with painting lines. So like, I get careless. It's all smudgy-wudgy, you know? I mean, it's a hot mess. But that is why I'm hoping the paint the outlines first, paint the inlines after technique works. I can hide all of this. Let's just keep going. Alright guys, it is 6:30. I've spent an hour and a half on this one house. It has taken forever and it's really sore because I have to get like really close to the page to fill in all the tiny little bits, and my neck is so sore. So I still have these two to go. I do like how it looks. Like, I think the final look is kind of cool, and I'm gonna go in there with some pencil too and just neaten it up a little bit, but I don't think I can do this style for anything bigger than like a little drawing because it is so time consuming. But yeah, I haven't finished this one yet. So I'm gonna put the fence on, put the fence in here and tidy up a little bit, but I'm gonna go make dinner now because it's getting quite late and quite hungry, and I think we're gonna watch It number 2. So we just finished watching It chapter 2 and it was 3 hours long. 3 hours long. It was an hour and a half too long for me, if I'm being honest. It's now about 10:30. I still have to get ready for tomorrow because we're getting up really early. I think we're getting the train at like 8 or something crazy like that. So my video probably won't go out on Monday unless I can do it Monday night, which I doubt I will be able to, which is a bit disappointing. I was hoping to get it done today, but it was taking a long time, as you saw. So that's just the update on that. By the time you see this, you'll know if it went out or not. Hopefully you'll see a little bit from tomorrow and the vlog. I'm not going to show everything because I want to do that as a separate video like I mentioned. So yeah, see you tomorrow maybe. So it's about 6:45 AM on Sunday and we're about to go set off on a London adventure today. I turned my camera on and the battery was dead, so that's not a good start. So I'm trying to charge it now for like 15 minutes, but I only have this one, so hopefully it lasts because I want to do a lot of filming today and my phone is like not the best. But yeah, that's all. After London. I'm in London, can you tell? Because there's a river behind me. Got my coffee and now we're walking to the Tate Museum. It's very chilly and it's dead. It's so quiet. It's like a zombie apocalypse without the zombies. How do I do that thing where I make it all blurry behind me? Is that a thing? I don't know how to do that. That's like next level YouTuber. That's like next level vlogging style. This is just beginner level vlogging style. Okay, let's check myself out in the camera. Yep, looking pretty good. It is Wednesday. No, it's not. It is Monday night. I just got home from work. Traffic was amazing. I got home in like 45 minutes, which is pretty good, and had a shower. I'm like all refreshed now, ready for my evening at home. Last night I could not vlog. I couldn't vlog like pretty much from 10 AM yesterday because I was utterly exhausted. Went into London, as you know, and got home about 8ish. Not too bad, but we were walking around all day long. So from when I said hi on the river, we literally walked from then, which was about 9 AM, until about 6 PM in the evening, with a break for lunch, obviously. It was a nice day. It was something different, but honestly, London will chew you up and it will spit you out. It wasn't even that busy, actually. Normally when I go to London, I go to like the main areas, so this times I kind of went to the outer areas of London, different places that I hadn't actually been before. But it's still grimy, dirty, busy, and just tiring, really. So we did quite a lot. We crammed quite a lot into the day. So in the morning we went to the Tate Britain, and they had a few exhibits that were you had to pay to get into, so we just looked at all the free stuff, and it was pretty cool. I'd never been there before, and they had a couple of paintings by some really awesome artists, including John Singer Sargent, who I absolutely love, and I didn't realise I had work by him, and some other famous paintings that I kind of recognised but didn't really know that they were from British artists or that they were even in a museum in London, so that was pretty cool. I mean, my feet were sore by then, and the reason why my feet were so sore is a couple of reasons. One is because I have a foot injury I've had it since before Christmas, and it just won't go away because I keep running. It's plantar fasciitis. If you guys run, if you've heard that before, you know it's really painful. It kind of affects your tendons below your feet to your heel, and sometimes up to your Achilles tendon. So mine is in my heel and the below, like the arch of my foot. And I didn't take my own advice to wear comfortable walking shoes or like my trainers, and I wore just like a regular pair of flat shoes, and I know I shouldn't have because they really hurt. They have like no support. So by 10 o'clock I was really in quite a lot of pain, and I still had 8 hours to go. So tried to walk through the pain. It was fine. I still managed, but it was annoying. So then it was 12 o'clock. We met my sister for lunch, and it was a surprise because her boyfriend planned it all to like do a little surprise, and we got there to the restaurant before they arrived, and I like made Martin come across the road with me and like hide behind a building, and we just kept like poking our heads out and seeing if she was there. I don't think he was too impressed with that, but I thought it was quite fun. I felt a bit like a spy. So we had lunch. It's quite nice to catch up with her. I hadn't seen her for like 2 years. She knows it's really bad, but she does live ages away, and so do I live ages away. And we have, you know, our own lives, and you know how it is. Sometimes you just kind of like drift apart. But it was nice to catch up with her, and hopefully we don't have another 2 years until we see each other again. So I didn't film anything. I might pop a picture up on screen. Yeah, I do not look anything like my sister, so you're gonna be like, whoa, who's that? It's my sister. We had Thai food. It was pretty yummy. And then after we said goodbye to my sister at 3, they were catching a bus back to Cardiff, we walked to another place to go to the Statue Gallery, and we arrived an hour and a half early, and it was raining, so we didn't really know what to do. So we walked even further to the V&A, which is an art and design museum in London. I didn't take too much footage in here, but there were some really cool pieces from different like cultures, massive sculptures, things like that. It was pretty cool. When we walked back to the Statue Gallery, because we needed to go to see Tutankhamun, which I am going to do an entire video about, so I don't want to show too much here, but let me just tell you, it was packed beyond belief. They did not care about the coronavirus, let me tell you that. They crammed you into these tiny spaces with like at least 60 or 70 other people, just like with these little boxes in the room that everyone was just trying to like onto, you know. And I am not the best in crowds. I get a little bit panicked. Like, I don't have full-blown anxiety attacks, but when there's a lot of people in a space and I feel like I can't escape, like I feel like I can't see a clear path and everyone's just kind of like closing in, I do get a little bit like stressed out. So I don't get stressed out, I don't like, you know, hyperventilate or whatever, but I get really agitated and I might be a little bit rude and try and like push past people to get some space because I just don't like it. But I did manage to get to the front of all the exhibits and I stayed there as long as I wanted to take videos and photos because I was like, I paid for this, this is torture and I'm gonna make the most of it. So hopefully I'll make a video in a couple of weeks about that because I really want to like do some drawing of all the artifacts and things. I think that'd be really fun. Talking a lot. And then after we had finished the statue gallery, we were in there for about 3 hours. It was quite intense. I was literally hobbling at this point. Like I was walking, I don't know how I was walking, but it didn't look like a normal person. We got a taxi back to Waterloo, which I would never normally do in London, but I was so tired and we didn't want to take the tube because it was like 3 stops and you had to like get off and get on. And so we got back to the train. Then we had the delightful experience of sitting next to a family of teenagers with their grandmother who decided to play cards that involved slapping, banging, yelling and eating crisps very loudly for an hour next to us. And we were in the quiet zone of the train. I was so annoyed. But we got home in one piece and I was exhausted. We had a shower and I think we watched the Bates Motel because we're watching Bates Motel right now. We watched a couple of episodes of that and literally fell asleep on the couch. I didn't really fall asleep on the couch, but I was very close. So that is caught up from yesterday. A very long day. I didn't do any art, but I did see a lot of art, so that's good. And now it's Monday. Now, Monday night, you probably, I don't know if you guys watch my videos every Monday or every time a video comes out, probably not. But if you do, you have noticed that this baby didn't go up because I didn't manage to do any more work on it. So it's not going up tonight. Probably won't go. It might go up tomorrow. Hopefully I can finish it, and that means I have to paint, edit, voiceover and upload all tomorrow. I might have time to do that though, because guess who's working from home? Me. That's right. They announced it at work this morning, sent an email around saying anyone who can work at home, who takes public transport especially, can work at home, stay at home. And then I took the opportunity, because you could choose if you wanted to work at home, and I was the first person to say, I'm gonna work at home. I literally put my hand up. I'm working at home. And I am. So I got my computer from work, I'm at home, and I'm gonna work from home. So I actually do have quite a lot of stuff. I'm solidly booked out for the next 5 weeks. So it's gonna be hopefully everything's gonna go smoothly with like the emails and getting all the files and stuff. But the good news is I have an extra couple of hours a day now that I was commuting, plus I was leaving the house at about 6:30 every day, getting into the office at 7:30, and then I would have like an hour and a half before work. So really I'm gonna save myself, I'm gonna have like an extra 2 hours plus that time if I still wake up early. So my plan is to still wake up early, probably not 6, I'll probably like get up at 7:15, and then I want to see if I can be at my desk at like 7:15, 7:30, and do an hour and a half of art or an hour and a half of editing or anything to do with Etsy, anything basically that I would normally do. And then in the evening when I leave work at 5:30, I will literally be at home, so I can have heaps of time in the evening hopefully as well to do art as well. And because they are saying it's best to kind of like do social, what's that word, isolation, kind of like separate yourself from other people just to stop the spread of the virus, kind of like help out the NHS and all that kind of stuff, I can see myself being at home quite a bit. So as an introvert, you probably can't tell that I'm an introvert, but I am very excited. So saying that, hopefully tomorrow morning I can finish painting this before I start work, and then in the evening after work I can edit it and VO it and pop it on so it'll be up only a day late. So that's my plan. You can probably tell I'm pretty happy because I don't have to travel into work every day. It's not that I don't like being at work, it's just the commute and the waking up early is like, it's just a part I just would rather avoid. And also saving ourselves £80 a week, because Martin's working at home now and we spend about £40 a week each on petrol, so that's £80 a week we can save while we're at home, which I think is a pretty good deal. I just wanted to do a massive like word cloud, I don't know what you call it, just like get all my thoughts out there, because I haven't spoken to the camera vloggy style for a couple of days, and I hope that wasn't too much information without art. I can put some art on the screen now. Art, 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 art. So hopefully that gets your fix up there. I probably won't be back until tomorrow, but hopefully you'll see me tomorrow morning, bright and early, 7 AM, 7:20 AM, let's make it, at my desk, painting. So let's see if I do it. I will see you tomorrow. Hi, I'm back. It's not actually the morning, it's 2 seconds later, because I remembered I have mail. So I'm going to show you what it is. I'm very excited about this. It came in the mail. I opened the mailbox, and literally we never get mail. We get mail maybe once every 2 weeks, and it's junk mail. So I'm very excited about this. So I got mail from Sasha Fitzgerald. I won't flip the front because it's got both our addresses on, but look how beautiful this detail is in the back of the card. Like a real wax seal. It's so cool. I don't want to even like open. I don't actually want to open. I'm gonna cut it. So Sasha Fitzgerald is online. You probably know her. You've probably seen her work on Instagram or on YouTube, because she does have a YouTube channel as well. And I will pop her information below if you want to go visit her. Not in person, that'd be weird. But if you want to go visit her stuff online, I'll pop that below. I'm gonna cut this out and keep it because it's so pretty. Hopefully I haven't cut through anything. I don't think I have. So Sasha opened up her Etsy shop a while ago now, I think a couple of weeks, and I really wanted to support her, but obviously in my last vlog I was going through a little bit of money problems, so I just brought a couple of stickers because I definitely wanted to support her, because she just opened her shop up. But she does also have prints. I think she even sells originals, so definitely go check her out. She's got me a little message, lovely cute little message from my little owl friend. That's lovely. And then these are her stickers. So I just brought a couple of her stickers, and they're really awesome. They're like hologram stickers. So these are the, oh, I think I even have a freebie. I think this is a little freebie. That's cool, isn't it? But I think these are the two I brought, yeah, because they're like the newer ones. So this one is like super hologrammy. That one is so cool. And this one here is really pretty as well. I love the purple of the hair. But this is her art. It's really fantastic. It's like definitely in a style that I would never do, because I'm like so simple now. I mean, I literally draw noses as triangles because that's how lazy I am. So it's really awesome when you see art like this, because it just makes you so inspired, because it's so pretty. Look at this. No eyes, and it's still staring into your soul. So that looks like a little business card. And this is another business card. She's got two business cards and I don't have one. But yeah, so that is from Sasha. Thank you so much for my beautiful little package, and check her out below. So that is all. I'm definitely going now, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. I just rolled out of bed. It's 7:14. I just got out of bed, but I've been awake since about 6:30 because my body just wakes up naturally. And I started painting. Well, I haven't yet, but I'm gonna start painting. And I got my coffee, first coffee of the day, Baymax mug, and I'm ready to go. Working from home, day one.
Portraits today, so I thought I would show you some of the old ones, because I worked on these a good couple of years ago now. I've got all the women at the front because I work on various images, change up their outfits, make sure I'm leaving lots of differences. Charles, I quite like this one as well.
It's the evening now. It's just after home time, about 5:45, and I just realised I didn't show you how much I did today on my painting. So I've only done 2/3 of it, which means I finished 2 houses. So I finished this house, well, I haven't done the shadow, but I finished this house this morning, and then I also did some ground. Now, when I got to this point, I just kind of thought I would not do my video because I wasn't really quite happy with it. I just think it looks a little bit, I don't know, colourful. Now, I do like colour, but I think that neon green is a bit much. But I am going to carry on because I've only got one house to go, and I've already edited this part of the video. So all I have to do is finish this, finish editing, do the voiceover, upload it, and it's done. Which actually, now that I think about it, seems like a lot of work. Whoops. But I'm still going to try and do it anyway. Don't know what I have for dinner tonight. I've got to figure that out in a second. But I thought I'd try and do maybe half an hour painting, go have dinner, come back, finish the painting, and do the rest. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. Finish my video. Hopefully you would have seen this by now. It should be up. So that's what I have to say. Okay, goodbye. Still Tuesday. It's about, I don't know, 8:30. Still not finished this bugger. And every time I look at it, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, oh, it's just not my normal style. It's just, I don't know, it's just very paint by numbers. And I know I did mention it, that it was going to be more paint by numbers, but I'm just not really feeling it. And I also don't really want to stay up late and do the voiceover and edit it and everything, especially if it was something that I was really happy with, like a video that I was really proud of, that I'd worked hard on, and that I really liked the art. I would, but it's not. I'm thinking of basically merging this video into my vlog. What I'm gonna do is I'll probably just have a wee chat with you and pop some of the footage that you haven't seen up now. And I hope that's okay. I hope that it's not a bit boring seeing this kind of like almost like a second video within a video. But I just really wasn't feeling putting this as an actual video on its own out there. Now that I'm at home, working from home, hopefully I can spend a little more time, because I do have a lot of video ideas that I want to do. It just takes time, you know, and when you don't have much time, it's kind of hard, and then you either don't make one. This is me, I'm talking about me. I either don't make one, or I rush and I make one that I'm not happy with, which I don't really want to do. So, saying that, I'm going to finish this bad boy because I've already started it. And I just want to see how it kind of gets finished, what it looks like. But I'm going to just take this as a little experiment that didn't turn out perfectly. Still something that I tried, and I think that's trying something new is always a good thing. I've been inside all day. Our running club cancelled our runs from now on. So, no run today. Which is probably good, because for the last like 3 weeks I have just been making excuses not to go. So actually I don't have to make an excuse tonight, it was made for me. But I have been inside all day, and normally I like to go for a walk at lunch or do some kind of physical exercise, just so I'm not like sitting down all day. So I think we're gonna wait until tonight and go for a little walk before bed, which I think will be nice. Shouldn't be too many people out. We live next to quite a busy road, and it's normally quite busy with cars and things. And it was like rush hour, you know, like 5:30 to 6:30. Literally one car went past in an hour. So people are definitely staying inside, doing the whole social distancing thing. And I've had a very successful day of social distancing myself. I've just been with Martin all day in our office. The only problem is working from home. We're both going to be working from home. Normally I really enjoy working from home. I told you now, but I really enjoy putting music on, listening to singing out loud, you know, like really bad music, like Disney music. Not that it's bad, but you know, like cheesy, sing out loud. But the problem is Martin sits next to me all day now. He doesn't like my music. I don't like his music, which means just basically both wearing headphones all day. It's not exactly the most Disney-fied. I might try and bring some Disney back and just not tell him. Just pop in a bit of Mulan, see what he says. But yeah, the coronavirus is a bit crazy. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure about it. My mum and her partner are meant to be flying to Bulgaria tomorrow, which I don't think is going to happen. They can fly out, but if they do, and the border's shut, or they ground planes, they might not be able to get back. They're just going to go out there to sort out some business stuff. They might lose a lot of their money that they've spent to go out there, which is a bit of a shame. And then also they are meant to be coming down in April, which might not happen now. Probably won't happen, to be honest. And I just brought the flights for them to come down, like replacement flights. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'd rather people stay inside and be safe than travel So I hope everyone is staying safe and not being too bored. It's kind of funny how everything has been going on social media the last couple of days. Like, people have been doing Marloes. I actually know someone called Marloes in real life too. Anyway, Marloes. I'll pop her name up. I forgot her last name. I'll pop her up on screen. She had a little at home like an online art class on Sunday, and I thought such a cute little idea, but the problem was I wasn't London, so I missed it. But I've also seen people do like story time or sing-alongs. People have been making little sheets for people's children, like colouring in sheets and stuff that you can print out and make. And I don't know, the whole like spirit of it is just really nice. I think something that you don't normally see in everyday life. Another thing, I know I was mentioning that London was really unfriendly, but when we were out there, looks like coronavirus is bringing people together, because we saw about 5 different people complaining, standing in a group complaining about the coronavirus. Like, I think it was actually at a bus stop or something. But I was thinking, man, nothing like a disaster, nothing like a, you know, global issue to bring people together. I know it's not the best thing to have happened this year, but I guess it's kind of nice that it's connecting people, even though it is distancing people at the same time. So I know that probably not everyone is an introvert. I know that a lot of people at my work were complaining about working from home, saying they were going to be really bored and that they need like human interaction. They just don't want to be at home by themselves all day. For me, totally not a problem. When I was younger and that movie Castaway came out, Castaway, Wilson, I thought to myself, now that, apart from the whole tooth scene, I thought that would be brilliant. That would be a vacation. So what I was trying to say before I went on to a different tangent was that I think I'm going to quite enjoy this whole social distancing. I mean, normally I just call it the weekend, but I guess now I get to do it 7 days of the week. As long as I don't run out of snacks, I think I'll be okay. Oh, and as long as the internet doesn't die. Another thing I was thinking about was Etsy. So I know that I've been talking about getting my Etsy shop up and running now for a while, and I was going to try and push it to be open before April. But I'm thinking, now, is there even any point trying to get my Etsy shop up and running? You know, there's no rush, because I've heard on a couple of people's vlogs that they're having problems with mail, like actually sending things out and things arriving in time. I also saw online today that Amazon is stopping all their packages, so a lot of other people may follow that, including different mail services in other countries, which means people aren't going to be getting their mail. But then at the same time, if you're at home alone and you don't really have, much to do, maybe it'll be the perfect time to open an Etsy shop, because everyone's going to be online, buying stuff because they're bored. But if they can't get it, I guess there's no point. So I think I'm just gonna keep on going, because there's no point stopping. See what it's like. I was talking to Liz from Liz VR, and she was like, might as well, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on everything, see how it goes, and then I'll just keep making my products. There's no point stopping making my products. Like, I might as well just keep going, because they're always going to be there. And now that I've got a little bit of extra free time at home, because I'm not commuting, might as well make the most of it. So that's my plan for now. Just keep on going and assess the situation when it comes to it. I think probably you guys will be up to date now. I might have rambled over some background imagery of these. So I think they still need a little bit of work. Like, this orange needs some pen, and also the sky needs to be skied up. I don't just want it to be white. I don't know what colour to do in the background. Half of me wants to be absolutely bonkers and do opera, which is the brightest colour in the world. And another part of me just wants to be boring and do grey. Maybe I should do grey with a bit of opera. You know what? Let's try it, because I can always paint over it. Look how neon this is. I absolutely love this colour. But it's like, you have to really use it in very small increments, because it can, unless you really want to go for that effect, it can be a little bit radioactive. Like a nice pink grey, almost like sunrise. The sun's just popped his head up but it's cloudy. So that's kind of the look I was thinking about. To be honest, I don't really know what I'm thinking about. I'm just rambling right now. I know this is still a vlog, but I'm also painting. I actually really love this style of videos. And sometimes it's quite hard to find like a really long chatty video. So I'm thinking kind of like Mini Small when she does her sketch with me, paint with me videos where she is all live and she'll just literally talk for like an hour and paint. And for me, it's not so much about watching the video, because I like to watch videos while I'm drawing. I just really love hearing people talk. And sometimes you don't want to listen to a TV show. You just want to listen to someone ramble on. And if it's about art, even better. But also if you like that person, like their personality, you want to hear more about their life and stuff. Like with Mini Small, I think she's quite a cool person. I'm sure a lot of you would agree. It's nice just to hear someone chat. The only problem with that I do find is that for me, I am a bit of a rambler. Like I would just talk. It's kind of like Michael from The Office. One time he gets called in to see the big boss to ask how he is performing so well, and Michael starts a sentence.
My philosophy is basically this.
And this is something that I live by. And I always have. And I always will. Don't ever, for any reason, do anything to anyone, for any reason, ever, no matter what. No matter where, or who you are with, or where you are going, or where you've been. Ever. For any reason whatsoever.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
And that is pretty much how I feel about most of my sentences in everyday life. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh, that is basically my problem, is that I will literally ramble on, I'll lose track of thought, and I'll go on off a massive tangents and talk about Michael Scott. Which I think is fine. I think everyone needs to talk about Michael Scott because The Office is amazing. Let me know if you agree. It would be fun to do more videos, just like chatting videos and stuff. The only thing is I think you'd need to have a topic. I see a lot of videos that people have really fun topics, like what to do when you have art block, or how to find your art style, or 10 ways to make money as a freelance artist. But for me, I'll just be like, I just like drawing. I don't really think I have like any authority to talk about any of that stuff. Like if it was a tutorial on how to do something, like using software, or how to maybe stylize an animal, I could probably try and do something with that now, because I've done that quite a lot. But talking about things like finding your style and things like massive topics like that, I just don't think I don't think I'd feel comfortable doing that, just because I haven't achieved that yet, I don't think. Also, I'm not even sure if anyone really ever finds their style. I just think it's always evolving, since we're on the topic of style. And when I say we, I mean since I just randomly started talking about style. You can see why these chatty videos, we get a little bit crazy after a while. I'm going to stop rambling anyway, because I don't know how long this has gone on for. I don't want this to be like a 3-hour vlog, because that would take a long time to upload. So it's about 9 PM. I finally finished this. It took me quite a long time, as you can imagine, but I quite like it. I added some little dots, added some little pencil marks, kind of like what I normally do. Almost looks like it's snowing. And yeah, it's done. So definitely not a normal style that I would do. It was quite painstaking to do for my neck and my fingers that went numb quite a bit. But it was an experiment and it's done. So quite happy with the experiment. What do you guys think? Have you ever tried anything like this? It is time consuming. It is Wednesday morning, about 8:30. I just finished drawing this little rat for my Every Procreate brush, but I think it's just a little bit boring. Just a rat in the middle of a square, looking up at nothing. So I'm gonna have to think about something to put there. Not quite sure what yet. And these lines did take forever as usual. This pen, not the best either, it's just the technical pen. It's a little bit boring as well, actually. The whole thing's really boring, but I do quite like it. Anyway, gotta get ready for work. Hello, it's April here. I'm just vlogging in front of Martin, so this is a bit embarrassing. He's putting me off. It is home time on Wednesday, the 18th of March 2020, and guess what just happened? Something very exciting happened. Something very, very exciting happened. A lot of you may know that I have a small minor crack on my iPad, and I've been wanting to get a new one for a while, and I was a bit worried about the new iPad not coming out because of the whole, you know, coronavirus situation. But guess what dropped today? It was the iPad Pro. So Martin actually told me, he was like, guess what just got released? It's the new iPad Pro. It's not actually, I mean, I don't really know anything about specs or anything. It's faster, it's better apparently, but it was literally the same price as the old one from last year. So I went ahead and got it. I couldn't afford to get it right out, which is what I wanted to do, so I put it on finance, which means I have to pay a little bit a month, but I think it's going to be worth it. It's not coming till next week, but when it does, I'll definitely do an unboxing and show you guys. Hello again, I'm on the floor. I just remembered Martin and I are doing something very exciting now. The fun just continues. We are going to play the new Minecraft, hopefully. I think the Nether edition, is it called the Nether edition? It just released on Java. So we're going to play. I haven't played Minecraft for so long. I keep asking Martin to play it with me because I love it so much. But he isn't as obsessed with it as I am. But he said he would because, you know, like we're in the house, we can't go anywhere, so we might as well play games. The only problem is I need to swap my computers out. So this is my computer from work that I have brought home with me, and then this is my beautiful computer, and because I have to use this one because it's connected to our VPN, I gotta swap it out at the end of the day. Bit annoying, but at least I have my baby back. I got my baby back, baby back, baby back.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
So it's Thursday evening now, and I'm gonna sign off on the vlog so I can upload it. I didn't do anything today, just got up before work and I finished my rat, which I'll show you in a second, and then also I worked. So that's all I've done today. Haven't left the house. Actually, my legs are like feeling like they need to go for a walk, so I might try and go for a little walk tonight, maybe at night time, just because I need to stretch them. And yeah, update on coronavirus. It's still a thing. Everyone from my office now is working at home, I think, or will be working from home from next week, because just people have just been leaving the office just to go home, just to be safe and everything. And then also the schools are shut in England, so I think everyone has to stay at home if they have kids. London's going to be on lockdown, so I'm really glad we went last week. Probably, I don't know, should we have gone? We did. Can't take it back. But we are doing the whole social distancing now, so it's cool. It's all gonna be good. That's all the updates. So I'll show you the rat that I finished. I actually quite like how it turned out. So this is the rat, the little rat, how it turned out. It won't be posted to Instagram for a while, but just show you now what it looks like. And I put some little berries at the top there because I thought it looked a little bit lonely, and I quite like it now. Maybe needs a little bit of shadow there, but to be honest I probably won't do that because I finished it now and I can't be bothered. So also iPad update. I'm very, very happy that I got my new iPad. Well, it might not even come for a couple of weeks, but I'm very happy that I pre-ordered it yesterday when it came out, because this is coming off now and it's quite hard in Procreate. if I flip out this way, it's quite hard in Procreate to press these buttons now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just a bit worried because I'm pulling it off. You can see it's got glass underneath it, like stuck to it, and then all the glass is just literally, I mean, look at that. It's not good, is it? So what I'm gonna do, I'm really worried about losing everything on my iPad. So tonight I'll probably play Minecraft, let's be honest, and then I'm going to upload everything from Procreate. So I've got quite a lot of stuff. I've got my Inktober, I've got my stickers, I've got all of my Every Procreate brushes, I've just got some random stuff, Inktober stuff. So I definitely want to upload all of that so I don't lose it. And then I'm going to take this off very carefully. I might try and brush the glass a little bit. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. And then I've got a new one of these that I'll stick on for now. I don't know if that's a good idea or if I should just leave it, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. The most important thing is to back it up. So that is the plan for the evening. I'm probably going to be playing Minecraft all weekend, so I'm not sure how much stuff I'm going to vlog this weekend. I also really want to do a video for Monday. I probably shouldn't be saying that now, just in case, but I really want to do one, and I think I'm going to focus on that this weekend and try and make a really good one that I'm really happy with. So hopefully you'll be seeing that on Monday. But for now, I'm going to finish the vlog. So I hope that you enjoyed it. If you're stuck at home, I hope that I gave you an hour's entertainment, and I hope that everyone is being safe and is finding things to do and has enough food to keep them going, has company, a pet, or even a phone call. I hope that everyone is doing okay, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.